Hey, how you doing? I'm Chris, I'm a gearhead, and I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, the last time you saw me, I was in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I did a review on the 88-key carry-on fold-out piano. And now that I'm home, I want to do a comparison video of the carry-on 88-key fold-out piano, but I wanted to do it with my own 88-key piano at home. Now, as you can see, this is Carry-On's 88-key fold-out piano laid on top of my Suzuki electronic piano. Now, I wanted to show you the differences and the similarities. The cool things that I really love about the Carry-On piano, not just its portability, but its optimability, its comparability to an 88-key piano. And I'm just happy to be home. I would have done this video sooner, but on the last day of Hawaii, I got a sunburn. We kayaked from one island to another, and my entire face, if you've ever seen that movie Face Off, that totally happened to me, except Nicolas Cage didn't show up. And if Nicolas Cage did show up, I'd more or less just ask him about his adventures in the paranormal than his acting. Now, what we have here is the 88-key piano. We have another 88-key piano, the Suzuki electronic piano, and I'm going to use these Black Star speakers just so this little 88-key piano can sound just as loud as this one, okay? So, let's give it a start. Now, when I was first learning how to play piano, I wanted to sound all fancy and be able to go from lower notes to higher notes, but make it look breezy, make it look like really cool. So I learned a couple of tricks. Now, I usually used to do inversions, like you play one chord, and you can play that same chord up and down the entire piano, but I would also do a run with it. So, but now I will run with my fingers. Now, the reason why I'm showing you that is because doing those simple arpeggio exercises that I made for myself years ago really showed me the difference between these two keyboards and why I like them both, but why they're similar and both why they're not similar. Now, the same arpeggio exercise. Now, I will do it with the walking motion. If you could hear, this keyboard makes a sound like it's almost like a keyboard of a typewriter, the keyboard of a computer keyboard. Now let me turn off the volume so you can see. I'm not sure if you can hear that over my fan, but it sounds like a laptop keyboard. Now, of course, the big difference between the two is these have weighted keys. These keys are not weighted. Another big difference of the two, on a full-size keyboard, your white keys are usually 6 inches, your black keys are usually 4 inches. With this guy, with the Carry-On, the keys are 4 inches, your white keys, and your black keys are 2 inches. Now, they're still the same width. You could tell that they're still like the same size keyboard. So again, I'm going to do the same arpeggio exercises so you could see the similarities and differences between these guys. All right, we're going to do the same exercise on both of these guys. One more time. Now, even though these aren't weighted, they feel the exact same as a regular 88-key keyboard. You can do your scales. You can do basically whatever tricks you do up and down a keyboard, you could practice on this one. Let's see. Let me just play a regular song and I'll show you the difference. Comparably, they almost sound the same. More or less, I'm guessing there's PCM sounds in there. Pretty much with the digital piano, it's going to be the same deal. They have, their sounds are recorded the same. More or less, it's going to be the same sounds on 128 MIDI like channel list. Usually, the first 10, the first 20, the first 30 are a piano, an organ, bass lines, woodwinds, horns. They will all lay them all on top of each other. Every 10 different tones is a different set of tones. And I've noticed that the same rules still apply with this guy. Let's see. Now, of course, there's going to be some slight variation of tones, but what you really want with this keyboard is you want the fact that it's got a whole bunch of different sounds on it, and it's got portability, man. You can bring it with you anywhere. I brought mine with me to Hawaii, man. I'm happy to be home, but at the same time, is I'm happy to be able to share this thing with you next to one of my favorite instruments. Now, what else comes with this guy? Along with this cute handy-dandy tote bag, it comes with the instruction manual. It shows all the different tones it has on it. A little USB so you could hook this up with the computer. You can use this as a MIDI controller if you are on Ableton, if you are on GarageBand, if you do anything off of a DAW, you can set this up as your MIDI controller. And of course, a suspension pedal. So you could use this anywhere you want to go and have more expression with your playing. I really love that about that. I love how it comes with all these cool accessories. I love how it's portable. I love how you could bring it out with you anywhere. Now again, the true awesomeness of this keyboard is its portability. It's smaller than an average laptop, and you can unfold it anywhere you are, from inside to outside. And it comes with its own external speakers, so you don't have to hook it up to an external sound module. Here we go. As you can see, you could set this baby up anywhere. Now, the volume's not gonna be the best, but I just wanted to show another example of how portable this guy is. This is out in my backyard. I'm gonna do a couple of arpeggio exercises just so I can show you what this thing can do. Yeah. So inside or outside, this little guy is an awesome little keyboard. The carry-on 88-key folding piano. So I wanted to end today's video where most likely my next video will begin. Now, usually every day I try to exercise, I try to play a little music, and then I go off to work. Now, to combine those two, I've been recording my music onto cassette tape, and I wanted to do a comparison of an old school 1986 boombox to an after 2000 boombox. Also, I want to do a comparison to a 1986 cassette player to an after 2000s cassette player. So, because of my love of cassettes and my love of exercise, my next video is going to be, which is better, 1986 or the early 2000s? Now, my money on better technology is of course the early 2000s, but as far as the better product, I'm gonna say the 1986 product, so stick around. Hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and safe out there. This is Chris from Las Vegas. I'm a gearhead, and much love. I believe that art heals. I believe that synthesizer is life, and go out and find yours and make some life.